What is up, everybody? Welcome back to React Andy. Tonight on episode 26 of React Andy Frieren, or just Frieren Beyond a Journey's End. Enough of the stuttering, okay? Let's actually get into the episode. Boom, this is episode 25. Listen. So, we're currently in the middle of... like, what is up with them? I don't know why they constantly are doing this to each other. Surely she's gotta like it at this point, but... Dude, Frieren's into it. Do you see the way she's like smug looking? Let me get my notes up. Okay, we actually gotta... actually, I gotta get my notation device ready. You see, we're in the middle of the, King's Tomb death arc, basically. Death is a bit of an overstatement. No, I don't think it... Well, who has died? There was the one guy that got crushed, but that might have been old. I don't know. The freaking escape golem. We're in the escape golem labyrinth of the tomb of the clones and the attack of the clones. Okay, everyone's got clones. Everyone's getting jumped. Currently, Frieren... and Fern just 2v1'd Frieren. Kind of crazy thing to say out of context, but some of the most incredible animation I've like ever seen decided to grace my eyes during this. Honestly, felt like movie level. Like this shit. This was some what we're looking for. Okay, more of this, please, waiter. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was very good. It did kind of take a break in the middle to have a flashback, which, good flashback, so I accept it. If it was a bad flashback, I would have actually been upset. But, because it's like, bro, my action sequence, you gotta really earn it if you're gonna break up my action, okay? You see this? My action sequence? If you're gonna crack it open, you better put some real nice cream filling in the middle. Pause. But yeah, the culmination of that was pretty much Clone Frieren presumably getting blasted in the mouth by Fern's big old poom. Like her beam of energy. Okay. I love this. I love her face. Like the animation of it. But yeah, so I'm gonna be honest, listen. We're going into episode 26, then there's 27, then there's 28. Wow, are we even gonna finish this mage arc? I kinda don't think so, actually. 3 more episodes? Because we gotta have 26 is gonna be like a calm down episode if we're done, and then 27 would be like a what's the next test, and then 28. You know, like I feel like we gotta be close to like either this season's not gonna finish the mage arc where we're like getting the license, or it will, and this is the last test. I don't know. I feel like there's not room for another test that's like actually big, especially because like if you're gonna end the episode with just Fern shooting at Frieren. I'm not like 100, like there could be another element involved. We haven't seen Clone Fern, for example. Like, even if this, I mean, she looks like she gets hit by this, right? So, even if she does get hit by this and, like, get murked, then it's like, okay, we got rid of Clone Frieren, but what about Clone Fern? She's been a kind of a Chekhov's gun the entire time, which is kind of funny. It's like a Chekhov's gun, but we never even have seen the gun. We just know the gun exists. Right? We know there's a gun with legs walking around. Gun's honestly pretty fitting for Fern because she kind of works like a gun. She just shows up and goes bing, 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 bing. So Clone Fern is just walking around. I feel like that's gotta be. I feel like that's an element that we gotta see, right? Because we've seen pretty much every other notable character. There's a clone form, you know? At least, you know, and I think a lot of them, like, you know, Kane or whatever, are just gonna walk up and jump the big group that's waiting outside. But Fern's too important to be part of that, so I don't know what's gonna happen here. You know, it'd be okay. Imagine this: Stark accidentally walks into the King's Tomb, and Stark's clone. Relevancy for Stark. Can we start a petition? But yeah, good flashback, good parallel between Flamme and Zide to Frieren and Fern, especially when it comes to a potentiality of mourning your student. Especially with your student being a human while you're an elf, right? So that's some, like, you know, parallel / foreshadowing to eventually what Frieren's going to have to go through. Really liked that. A lot of good stuff there. Good planning phase, good flashbacks. Mommy, whatever her name. Basically Pog. We're in the middle of a fight scene. Great fight scene. Let's just jump into episode 26, man. Like, that's the thing, bro. I just want to see the episode. Oh, wait, I already opened it up on a separate Paw Player because I wanted to, make sure I had the right subtitles attached, because the version I have has, look at this. Add select subtitles. English, Portuguese, Spanish. Spanish, Latin America, Spanish, Arabic, French, German, Italian, Russian. Give me the English, please. I would appreciate that. What's going on here? This almost looks like the beginning of a new OP, does it not? Also, I just took a nice shower. You can see my hair's kind of wet. Okay, can we watch the episode, please? Can we do anything other than what we're currently doing right now? That would be phenomenal. My forehead is big. Damn. Okay, episode 26. Let's get going in. Oh, what last thing? So I'm worried about the Fern thing. Otherwise, you know, we're just gonna have to see what happens. I don't think it's over yet. It could be. I don't know. We got 3 more episodes, including this one. And so, like, I don't think we're gonna be starting a new arc. 28 is probably like a come down, right? 27, maybe a come down too. 26 can also be a come down. We can't have 3 come downs in a row. I don't know, man. Episode 26, let's get going. Maybe we can. I don't know. It's freaking Frieren. It does what it wants. Episode 26, let's get going. In a 3, a 2, a 1. Timer. Pip. In the description, like the video, subscribe, praise me. Hello, Killua. Okay. I'm like panic saying all my like things in the beginning because I'm like, if they're about to get into something crazy, I gotta get this off my chest. Then they give me the OP. So this is why I can say it calmly. Hey, you see this little guy right here? He's a timer. He or she. I actually don't know. What are you? Your decision. Timer. Sync up a video, right? Get that full audio. If you don't want to do that, I got just the treat for you. It's in the description. It's a little pip. You go bing. There's a little linky link. Bing. Opens up a new tab. Freaking new tab on your phone. You know how it goes. I got you. Like, I'm nervous. Can I just ramble because I'm nervous? Am I allowed to do that? And while you're down there in the description, you know, hook your boy up a little bit. That's all I'm asking. I ask one thing of you, and it's to hook me up. What is that flashback? Is that Flame and Zere? I don't know. I honestly should probably rewatch this a bit closer, the OP. We've kind of glanced at it more and more a couple times, but yeah. You know what I'm saying? Look at the background. Okay. What if, dude, could you imagine if Clone Fern is in the OP, like, peeking behind out a pillar? That would be the most troll thing I've ever imagined. Because I keep saying, okay, shut up. Focus. The height of magic. See, that's a crazy title. That's a crazy title. Wait, is she just flying? That'd be crazy to me. Why is she just fine? What is that? Why is she just fine? Okay, okay. She has a black hole. Frieren, or Fern, shoot more. Shoot more. Damn, that hair go crazy. Wait, so what did we even accomplish by our strat? It just ended up not working. Okay. I think she absorbed it with the black hole. That kind of is what it looked like. No, okay. Can you imagine Fern? Yeah, I was about to say, what is Fern thinking right now watching all this shit just go crazy? Oh. Not enough, not enough. Dude, this is like... It reminds me of, like, dude, random, but, like, Doctor Strange type beat. You know what I mean? Where it's just, like, a bunch of random flashy shit that I don't understand is flying at my face. Oh, look at the clones. Jump. Yeah, jump her. Jump them. Jump them. See, look, they're together, though. They love each other. Methode, that's the booba girl. The woman. Bidding, bidding, bidding. Yeah, we gotta jump on one by one. But, like, attacking their weaknesses through our strengths. Oh, my goodness. But, like, notice that Kone and Lalin, they were together. They're clones. You know what I mean? So they, as clones, stayed together. So, where's Fern? Oh, communicate through words. They can't speak, right? Ooh, Claude Richter. Wait, that was kind of clean of Claude Richter. I'm not gonna lie. Woo! Dang, bro's got the hops. Bro's got the hops. Oh, you see how he like intertwined the magic defense in the rock defense there? That was kind of cooking. Not gonna lie. Oh, the funny stick, the funny wiggly stick. Man, their coordination is nuts between the two of them. Maybe Clone Fern's actually outside and she's just gonna start jumping people. That'd be really funny. Clone Denkin could be scary too. Loki on the Schlees. Method. Moral support hug. Did you find... Where's Fern's replica? Sense we know is outside somewhere. She's just hiding, I guess. Okay. Or Denkin. Okay, good. So we got, like, the three scariest ones other than Frieren. Okay, thanks. Yeah, like, you're trying to be a first-class mage, like, and? Lock in. I'm low-key on Sense's side. I think this is pretty fair. Ow! Ow, ow, ow. You know what I mean? I think this is a good test. I agree with this test. Is that Sense? Is that Sense? Oh, that's really bad. That's absolutely Sense. Okay. Escape Golem, both of you now. Like... Her and her hair, bro. Escape Golem. Yes, yes. Lolly, now is not the time to... Oh, Denkin Clutch? Oh, now they both used it. Yeah, you had to. You had to. You absolutely had to. Oh my lord, it's like a spider. Actually like a spider's web, bro. Hair web. Oh, Ubel. Ubel, can you see its entire body or does the hair count? Does the hair count as extra body? Could you freeze him? Easy clap. Maybe the hair counts as the entire body though. We'll see. That would actually suck. That's a natural counter. That's a crazy counter. It's about compatibility. Have you ever heard of it? Yeah. This is agreed. I mean... Oh, so you can just cut... Okay, you can cut the hair. And it can't cut anything I think it can. Yeah, hair is super cuttable. That's like built into the thought of what hair is. Like the imaginative magic thing they've talked about before, you know? Man, that spell is scary because it'll just do like phantom cuts. You can't even really see them. Imagine. See, she used the word imagine there. Shrimple. Shrimple as. Yeah. Bro, I cut my hair every morning with this spell. Pan the camera up more? More? A little more? Just, okay. Yeah, okay, the hair counts. Yeah, me and Ubel were on the wavelength there. We were so on the wavelength. That's funny, actually. Yeah, don't lick, don't do that. This, oh. Oh, you can feel that? Her strands of hair, bro. Yeah, Ubel got that. Go move, Ubel. Berg. Who is that? Oh, but there was a spell that bypassed his resistance because it did some weird thing. We'll see. Okay, just shoot him in the face. Forehead. Oh, just tilt the entire arena a little bit. That'd be so funny. Could you imagine? Oh, limits are imposed? Okay. But, like, he's just like, whoa! He just slips. Ooh, banana peel spell. Oh, what's up? Oh, yeah, yeah. Wait, didn't she kill him? Didn't we know this? Yeah, she killed him. Oh my goodness, Berg's gonna die here. Ow. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we already knew that. We knew that Ubel had killed someone. A mage proctor, recently. That was in the lore document at the beginning. Or like the expo. You can cut cloth. Cut cloth, forehead. Yeah. Ooh, Ubel comes from a poor family? Think about it. Oh, I've never tried it myself. Okay. Eek. Aw, this is cute. Eek. A little smile. What about cutting someone in half? The flesh, the blood. How does that sound? Yeah. Yeah, she's scary, bro. You see how small Sense is in that shot? Homegirl's looking down at her. Not unless you make it simple. What if you didn't... What if you blinded yourself to the magic? What if you didn't see the magic defense? So yeah, what if you got rid of that so that you had no idea that it blocked magic attacks, and then you could just cut through anything? That would be cool. That would be insane. That'd be smart. Yeah, you just gotta stupefy yourself. I blinded my mana receptors, bro. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you could do that literally, but like, that'd be sick. Yeah. Okay, so she more so went intuition route. Fair enough. Bro, if I'm a mage, I'm turning off my freaking mana sight. That'd be so sick. But no, I guess she's just a freak of nature like that. Don't say that to me. that transition is crazy. I can't imagine beating Ubel. Yeah, exactly. Forehead. I love forehead abilities, bro. Yeah, if I stab you, you die. Forehead. It's called the stab spell. It's so good. That's so good. Yeah, go move, Ubel. I'll hold your hand. Look how holdable her hand looked there. Warbell, my beloved. I love this dude. Okay, stop doing this. Okay, your shoulder's fine. Stop complaining. I'll apologize. Warbell's like, oh, oh. It's like rock, paper, scissors, but like 3 million. Yeah, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like rock, paper, scissors, camel, dragon, you know. It just keeps going forever. That's funny. I love Warbell. Denkin, and Fern. Is Fern in the room with us right now? That's my question. I'm not even talking about this room. I'm talking about the Frieren room. Because Kare and Laureline, they were together. Oh, wait, do you know where it is? I'm all aware. I know! Okay, so this woman might be dying. If Fern's outside, yeah, where it's over. Oh, speak of the devil. Frieren just going beep, 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 beep. Hello, hello, hello. What is going on? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what's happening? Okay, this is the most unfair test I've ever seen in my entire life. We gotta get out of here right now. We gotta brute force through the door and block the door, barricade the door. We gotta run. It's over. It's over. We gotta get the hell out of this place. We're gonna die here. It's a battle of attrition. It's so bad. We're gonna die here. Frieren, you gotta get through that door right now. Is that you or your clone? Who are you with? Are you alone? Oh, okay, no, I remember this. This was earlier. Yeah, I forgot. This is horrible. This is horrible news. Ooh, blue. Owie, my hands. Okay. Fern? Is that Fern? Okay, Fern's outside the room. Okay, we're fine. We just gotta beat Frieren then. Okay, we're fine. Bet. She had to get out of there. Wait, which one was that? I didn't look close enough. All right. That was Fern, I think, right? Then we're totally fine in here, because I think Frieren and Fern just beat Clone Frieren almost every time. It's just a matter of time now. What's the player? Then why didn't you give me this? Okay. They convinced me it was, yeah, last episode. They left this part out. Oh, hi, Fern. Oh, wow. If I just flash a little bit of skill. Okay. She's gonna get hit. This animation is crazy. Just this talk to Fern. What? Oh, my lord! Imagination. Oh, Fern has to be able to imagine beating Frieren. That could be that's a little bit in play. That's a little bit in play. We're playing a lot with this imagination type beat. Yeah. Oh my lord, dude, they broke the screen. They broke the glass of my computer screen. That's too far, dude. That's too far. You can't be doing that to me. Big boom. Okay. Can we get Fern to learn that one? Can we get Fern to learn that one, Frieren? Okay, her arm's a bit bruised. Is that the opening? Is this the opening? Nice shot. Is that it? Arm. Fern takes out her arm. Good. You block that, right? Okay, no, we're good. Fern Gatling Gun. Last name. What was that? Her staff is broken. Ow, you're still getting pushed, I think. It's like telekinesis or something. What is that? Limbless, no somatic casting? What is going on? What was that? What was that ability? What was that? What happened 80 years ago? Oh, what was 80 years ago? The Demon King stuff? Probably was, huh? Okay, we gotta destroy this thing right now. Frieren, don't loot Goblin, just... Thank you. Okay, thank goodness. Yeah, we were gonna lose. It was so over on the outside. Oh, you're fine. Werbel, carry me again. Again, Werbel. I can't believe they've respawned the clones. That is so brutal. Oh my goodness, do we get to have the treasure? Look how many people passed. Bro is getting carried. Oh my lord. Oh, okay, we pass. Okay, bet. Wait, second test. Wait. Are there more? Frieren is inside that chest right now. Oh my goodness, she was inside a different one. Why wouldn't you go for the big one, Frieren? It was locked, I guess. It was locked. Gaia, it's scary, it's scary. Oh, the escape golem? So I don't think anybody... Who are you? What? So I think everyone... Wait, what happened there at the end? So everybody lived, right? Did everybody live? I don't remember. I think everyone lived. Or maybe that one guy died. That one guy? You know what I mean? I bet. Okay. Dude, okay, so Frieren, what's going on with that telekinesis no mana spell there? Because we have talked about before how lifting yourself around fly is like a very difficult magical thing. And so it seemed kind of similar to that Frieren was just able to lift Fern up. But on top of just being able to lift her, normally it was without arms or like a staff or anything, so no magical focus. Plus, throw her against a wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. That type of energy, right? Yeah. So, can I learn that spell, please? Like, what was going on there? That's my only question, Frieren. Because what's crazy about that is if it seemed like Clone Frieren wasn't doing anything there, which means like I don't know, Ubel paralyzes Frieren. Frieren just looks at Ubel and then just like twists her spine. You know what I mean? Like, or just like squishes her like a blueberry underneath my boot. Something like that. It's been with me ever since I was little. That's the spell Flamme taught you. I'm actually in a terrible mood right now. The third test will now begin. Okay, so there is a third test. The era of humans have arrived. Okay, go to the episode. Third test. Kind of fair. Dude, honestly, a couple people here definitely got carried. Who was this? Which one was this that got jumped? So this is Fern jumping method. I'm like 90% sure that's Fern. This looks like Fern here. And then it's pew pew pew. And then we cut away to Warbell and his group jumping somebody. And then that looks like, I kind of assumed that was Fern shots. Whose body? That's not Method though, because Method was walking around with us at the end. So who is this goober? Why is the escape golem running like this? Bro's running like, oh shit. I'm okay, dude. Can we like... They're like little ants, bro. I can't tell who the ants are. My goodness, this magic spellcasting though was just too much this episode. It's just like, it's hitting the point where it's like, I, as a mere human, can't understand it. Or like, you know what I mean? It's just like, how are you even going to approach this situation? Every single attack is a different spell, right? I'll have to do it after all. Just open yourself up a little bit. And dude, this animation I feel like went so hard for some reason. Because it's like that Frieren POV onto Fern. But Fern had a lot of like micro movements that were quite... Like that little like look down and then Frieren's gaze follows her a little bit. I don't know. I feel like this and a little pat, and then Fern's got this entire like move, and there's so many slight movements here. The way she moves forward and then her hair resets back onto her after like the momentum stops. There was like so much of that there, and then it cuts to like I don't know what to call this one. I'm gonna be honest. This one's a bit. This is what I mean. Like these are like black balls, green balls, neon. So this is like Neon Festivities Blast, okay? Okay, so she fires Neon Festivities Blast. And it's like, I don't know what that accomplished here. Like, dude, that was the thing at the beginning where it's like this entire black hole thing going on. It's like, I think she used that to block, right? Where she absorbed Frieren's shot there. Because Fern's shot. Because Clone Frieren just takes that big hit. Oh my goodness, look at the way this light like refracts off the smoke. The way the smoke is layered, so like this plume in the front and this plume on the bottom is closer to the camera because the light is behind it. But this other bits of the smoke is like within the light, so the light diffusing through the smoke. It's like the smoke's curling over itself and like wrapping off the floor. And so it's like, it's not just like a blob, it's like moving over itself. It's like clouds, right? That is so sick. Yeah, dude, this is literally like... You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't even know what to think of this. Now it's got its own gravitational field. It's got Bro's got his own orbit. I'm a rock now. The camera... Dude, the camera got captured in the orbit. We're getting like speed lines. Like we're actually going light speed. A bunch of pew-pews are going everywhere. Things are getting absorbed. Oh, okay, so it got into like a really tight ball, and then a boom boom. Okay, so she made like a compression explosion, with the black hole. Dude, look at this lighting too. The way that Frieren is like cut in half with the lighting here. My lord, my lord. Her earrings moving too is so good. And then Frieren does she makes a rock golem. Which is like, you know what, fair enough. Out of the debris that past Frieren left behind. Or Clone Frieren, not past Frieren. And then she starts charging something else up. Fern interrupts, good move. I feel like you really gotta play-by-play that, because there's so much going on, right? The clones respawning is brutal. That is so brutal. I'm a little sad that Clone Fern's only thing that she did was jump one person. I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting more out of Clone Fern. Right? Oh my goodness, that shot of Clone Frieren goes crazy though. This, dude, that was like actually backed into a corner, caged animal, like everything gets used. Like that is the scariest thing you can see, actually. my goodness, dude, she gets launched. She gets launched so hard. She is thrown so hard. It's fine though. If we lost our staff, which sucks, that does really suck. But we do get some of this treasure hoard, right? So I can just buy a new one. I'm down with that. I am down with that. I'm not recognizing this attack as a spell. That's the craziest thing to me. Is it like? Because yeah, telekinesis. Is it like you're casting the spell telekinesis on yourself to lift you up, and so would you have the magic around you? Because if so, then it's not. Then this wouldn't be telekinesis. Instead, I think it would have to be like you're buffing yourself to give yourself an ability that's not a spell. Do you get what I mean? Where it's like, I feel like the alternative would be like Clone Frieren gives her, like, casts a spell on herself that lets her control things with her mind. And so when she controls something with her mind, it's no longer a spell, it's just an effect of a spell. Though I don't know. It could be an entire other ability. You know what I mean? I don't know. Because there's all these runes around her feet, so I'm thinking there's a spell going in effect here. There's a spell in effect. It's a spell that defies most rules of spells up to this point, right? Of requiring like actual casting and stuff. I mean, a spell that its use case is when you have no arms or like at least no ability to cast normally. That's a spell that is built for combat, right? And maybe that's kind of what Fern means, where it's like this isn't like you, where it's like this is a spell that you use to kill when you are very wounded. You know, that's not. Frieren, like, you know, Frieren collects every spell, but this is a bit of an extreme one to collect. Holy, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, dude, Clone Fern, she gotta jump one person, bro. Can I get Clone Fern jumping more people, please? That's okay. So who got jumped by Clone Fern? It wasn't Method, because Method's right there. Who got jumped by Clone Fern? Oh, the Ubel backstory was sick, by the way. I did like the Ubel backstory. I like the imagination stuff quite a bit. I want this to be even like this is such a cool part of the magic system that I don't want it to just be like Ubel's superpower, quote unquote. I feel like you can do so much with this, right? I mean, because like if you have like the visualization buff, like that already I think is like a buff to magic a little bit, right? If you can visualize yourself winning, then your magic's gonna be better or whatever. I can just kind of like be like that's probably a thing, right, to some degree. But Ubel goes to the point where it defies the rules of magic because her intuition, she leans into that so much that it bypasses the normal weaknesses of magic, or like, you know what I mean? Where it's like she doesn't even consider how strong the magical defense is because she doesn't think that way, right? And so I wonder, like, dude, can you just turn off your mana perception in a battle? That would be so crazy. Because, like, it would be such a weakness, right? If you couldn't see the magic defenses somebody was putting up, you know, like the enchantments on objects. But if that gave you an ability to bypass them, that would be a really interesting trade-off. That's kind of what's going on there. This guy really said, my magic ability is cloak. Yeah, get bisected, bro. Like, Ubel told us at the beginning we were told at the beginning that Homegirl killed one of the previous proctors, you know, so I'm glad we actually got to see what happened there. But yeah, Clone Fern. What did Clone Fern do, bro? Homegirl's got, like, the craziest... No, it was before this. Yeah, it was, like, right in here. Because we were, like, stressing about it. And then, this is Method, right? Yeah, so Method gets jumped by Clone Fern. And then I assume this is Clone Fern shooting. And then it looked like somebody was getting carried away. So it can't be Clone Fern because the person getting carried away can't be Method because Method was fine. She passed, right? So this isn't that. And there's 3 people coming here. So yeah, that's not Clone Fern. Man, we didn't get to see what happened there. Oh man. That's okay. Yeah, because then we cut to later and Method's just part of the squad. So I guess what I would assume happened is we know that it was described in the episode, right? We know that her binding magic works on Fern. So I would assume that Method, she's walking around solo, so her mana detection's very strong. She detects Fern, right? We see her like look behind her a little bit, I think. Yeah, she blinks and her eyes go to the side a little bit. You can see this eye moves. Prior to the blink, it like goes. I think she notices this because her eyes are kind of moving behind her, like over her shoulder a bit. So I think she's letting herself be jumped, and then she turns around, binds Fern, and then gets away or something like that. Man, I was so ready for Clone Fern to do some crazy move, right? But no, things just went according to plan. Like, there's all this like crazy magic going on, but man, things just went according to plan, so we absolutely take those. You know, even it's great. Dude, it's kind of crazy. I was like thinking at the beginning of this fight, I was like, oh, things are bad, like things are going poorly, because our entire plan was like based on giving Fern a shot, and Fern's shot didn't work, and so I'm like, oh, the plan didn't work, right? But then we get a flashback again to where was it? To Frieren and Fern being like, well, yeah, my magic detection weakness, yeah, right here. We expected this much. So it's like, I got baited, man. I thought we weren't expecting this much. Maybe they said it in this one. But yeah, they kind of gave us the plan to be like, the mana detection. That's going to be our strat here. And then we start the fight, right? And then during the fight, when that doesn't work, Frieren's like, well, we knew this was going to happen. And then we get a new flashback saying that they knew the mana detection wouldn't be enough. Oh my goodness, they're just like baiting me along. They're getting me worried, but then really Frieren's like, why are you worried, bro? It's me, Frieren. I got this. Frieren, man. You can tell me the full plan on the first go through. You don't got to keep like trickling it to me, bro. You're trickling, Frieren. Pause. But yeah, crazy fight though. Absolutely and crazy like animation. This whole thing. I mean, they really went 9 yards. The last episode and this episode. I mean, dare I say best of the season? It might be. All that, like that, even this random shot. Oh my goodness. They're like playing with so many different stylistic elements. Yeah, right here. We expected this much. It's like, I wasn't expecting this much, Frieren. I wasn't. You got me messed up. You got me messed up here. Yeah, and then this whole thing, like, let's jump the right people. They got me worried here. It's an interesting situation now where Lion's out, but Kane's not. So it's like, depending on what this third test is, Kane is screwed. And then Richter getting out as well is kind of brutal, but rolled and smoked by Sens, yeah. Denkin's clone we also didn't see do anything, now that I think about it, because that was said to be one person we were worried about there, but that's okay. I guess he didn't run into, or maybe he was part of one of the squads that jumped. Somebody like in the end, like in this group maybe, that did these shots for whoever that is. Yeah. Or man, who's that one, bro? That's Method versus Swickly lady. I'm gonna call her Swickly because she's got the Swickly staff. You know what I'm saying? Bet. But yeah, dude. Go to the episode. Man, the Ubel. Let me go back to the Ubel thing. I think the Ubel thing is crazy. I feel, dude, Ubel kind of came up and was way more interesting than I expected. I feel like every time they've given her a bit more depth. Like, they're really investing in the Ubel stocks. Which makes me curious, like, what kind of character is she going to continue to be after this arc concludes, you know? Because after the Mage Test arc, what? All these characters, we just go on our separate ways? Like Lion, Kane? We just, we got what we wanted. Like, Frieren and Gang go, no, we got what we wanted. I'm going to Areole. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, Ubel, bro. What about my Oob? Can I get, like, more Oobs, please? Can I call you that, Ubel? Can I call you Oob? She would kill me. Without the slightest bit of hesitation. Yeah, but the visual imagination thing I really, really enjoyed. It's kind of funny. They say, like, it's this whole rock, paper, scissors thing. Though, honestly, that's not even really true. Here's my it's true to a degree, but the degree that it was true for Ubel is supernatural. It's a superpower, right? Like, that was the point of this flashback, is that Sense is saying, like, this ability for her intuition to be this powerful, that it overrides, like, the normal weaknesses she would run into, of, like, having to fight through, like, a magical barrier or whatever, like a magical defense. That level of intuition that is that, like, baked into her being is practically a superpower, right? And so this whole point of where, like, Warbell is saying, oh, she was a bad matchup. She was a bad matchup for Ubel. She wasn't a bad matchup for a mage with a cutting spell. That's the crazy thing. Ubel is like, It's like rock, paper, scissors, but then you add in like gun. It's that whole bit. Oh my goodness. It's literally the gun bit where it's like the gun's more powerful, you know what I mean? Though it's not even quite that because it was based on compatibility. But it's interesting because it's not just that a cutting spell works good against a hair spell. Right? It's not that because, you know, that wouldn't work normally. It's that Ubel's cutting spell is that insane that it kind of overrides that thing. So, I don't know. I think building it into like a rock, paper... I like how they expand it into like infinite rock, paper, scissors. Because, yeah, it's like some rocks are more balanced than other rocks, are more balanced than other papers and scissors and guns and llamas and blah, 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 right? Like when you expand it into infinite, you're going to have like a couple random cheat codes in there. And Ubel is kind of like a situational cheat code, it seems, when it comes to the way her intuition thing works. Which I really, really like. I think that's a really cool addition to the magic system. Yeah. The respawning thing was insane, by the way. It's like, oh, okay, it's actually over. It's actually so over. Bro, low-key, if I'm... The thing is, I was about to say if I'm the clones, but the clones are literally controlled by like the magic object, right? So it's kind of a crazy thing. But it's like, bro, all you really gotta do is just slow down the people enough that your people can respawn. Like, this is such a horribly terrifying thing to fight against, where it's like Frieren and Fern and such. Like, imagine if Frieren is like I mean, it's a labyrinth, so I guess there's a lot of different ways to approach. But what if every single clone was just at the entrance to the treasury, and they just kept respawning if you couldn't kill them all fast enough? Like, they just barricaded the hell out of it. That would be the most, yeah, that'd just be broken. That'd just be broken. But it's just not the way the thing worked, right? And there's kind of a presumption there of a level of, like, strategy or intelligence, which I don't think is entirely at play. A gold, at least she got hit by a golden mimic this time. Who puts a mimic in their vault? How did this thing get in here, bro? Mimics are like little leeches, like they're cockroaches. Dude, there's another mimic. There's like 7 of them. She really moaning and groaning. I feel like, did they cut her off there? Wait, if they cut her off, that's really... I think they did. I can't tell. It almost sounds like they cut off her voice clip when they cut to a different scene, which was funny, but I don't think they actually did. Sense. Oh no, she's never passed anyone before. What now? We had like a 70% passing rate. Easy clap. Easy clap. What's the final test going to be? 1v1 tournament, right? It's going to be a tournament bracket. I feel like that's usually how these go. Basically, I think that's honestly a pretty succinct ending for this little chapter. I'm really intrigued, let's say, on what's going to be had next with episodes 27 and 28, because it's like, I don't know if we have enough time in 2 episodes to really do a full third test. I mean, like, how long was this one? Yeah, I mean, this one was going since 23, 24, 25, 26. So this was a 4-episode test, and it had that episode break between it and the last test. So 4, kind of 5, and we got 2 left. So if we have, like, any sort of break episode, then that's, like, half of 27 minimum. And then an episode and a half to actually get the third mage thing. I mean, unless it's kind of a, like, easy or something, or, you know, where it's, like, most people get the pass or something, then I'm kind of intrigued on how they're going to actually do it. I feel like they got to have at least one that really is, like, a fierce ringer for the last few, because, like, the first and second test both had an ability for somebody to kind of leech, where it's like, first test, if you're teamed up with someone OP, then you get to pass a lot easier, right? Second test, everyone kind of became one group, so if you just stayed with the group, you also get to pass, right? So third test, I would assume that it's going to be more individual, because you got to test the individuals instead of the groups, right? But we'll actually see what happens there. That was episode 26 of Frieren. On to the next episode 27. Of course, if you like the video, if you subscribe, if you are new, blah, 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 comment below if you ever join the Discord, talk to me, or there Frieren fans there. But until the next episode, that's our good night. I will be seeing you then. Peace.